Shalom, 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 shalom. Before we even get started with this listen, first and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rakak, Wadash. Secondly, want to give double honors to the Elders Apostles and the Bishops of Great Millstone, who rule well and worthy of double honors. And third and lastly, want to give salutations to all the occupants of the hopeful elect that pushes forth this word and this truth in righteousness, sincerity throughout the four corners. Shalom, shalom, shalom. And today, man, I'm going to be reading from 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter. And I'm going to start at verse, I'm gonna read verses 15 on down to 18, number 18 verses in 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter. So we're going to be reading 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter. We're going to be reading verses 15 on down to 18, man. And that's pretty much going into and pertaining to the elect, you know, the light affliction, you know, the cross that we have to carry, man, because Yahawashi carry that cross. So if you don't put that cross, which goes to the temptations, all right, the afflictions, all right, that we're gonna have to go through, that fiery trial, represent the fiery trial we're gonna have to go through, all right. If you're not willing to do that, then that means you're not worthy to be a disciple of Yahawashi. Simple as that. Because you got the scriptures goes into Romans the 8th chapter that the elect took on the sufferings of Mashiach, because the name coming with the name and the power of Yahawashi in Esau world, this devil's world, the world gonna reject you, man. The world gonna hate you, man. The world gonna persecute you. Yahawashi told that to the elect in St. John the 15th chapter, man. If they hate, you know, the servant ain't greater than his master. If the world hated me, it gonna hate you at the end. It gonna hate you at the end of the day. You know, you don't have family, friends, you know what I'm saying, you know, come up against you, you know, because of the truth's sake, because their lack of understanding. All right, at the end of the day, because Yahawashi reveal itself to you, not your friend, not your fucking family. So, you know, lost family, lost friends, some brothers lost jobs, lost women, brothers lost their fucking family, lost kids and shit because of the truth's sake. And Yahawashi, hey, we're gonna gain everything back we lost anyway, man. The elect, all right. So really, you ain't lose nothing on this side, man. All right, you know, okay. We showing that fuck this world, fuck this life right here, man. You know, it's all about Yahawashi. This is not our damn rest right here, man. And you got to prove that, and you got to prove that, man. All right, through your works, through your actions, man. All right, and that big test gonna come through the hour of temptation, man. That gonna be that major test, man. Hour of temptation. All right. Let's get it. 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter. Let's read verses 15 on down to 18. Here we go, verse 15. For all things are for your sakes, that the abundant grace might through the thanksgiving of many redound to the glory of Yahawah. For which cause we faint not. That's going into the elect, because you had a lot of guys, man, like I was, it's funny, man, for me, the Spirit had me going on in this scripture in particular, because with me and the brother GMS Midlands, man, when we was, I think that was after camp, and we, you know, we went back to brother Todd's crib, and we were just, you know, fellowshipping, and we were just chopping it up in the Spirit, man, and we were just going back down memory lane, like, you know, when we, you know, where we started from, and how many cats are no longer here with us at the end of the day that started with us, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, all right? And that's a fearful thing, because we done seen Yahawashi at, you know, them dudes. We seen when they came in, they was in the Spirit, and then we see how Yahawashi took that spirit off of them, man. All right? You know, hey, it's all Bible prophecy at the end of the day, and that brings fear amongst us, man, and make us feel even, you know, even more thankful that Yahawashi, his grace and his mercy upon us still allows to be in his fold, man. And we pray we endure to the end at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, you know. But that's when you just, like, when you talk about the Elders Apostles and starting with the Elders Apostles and Elder Bishops, man, you ain't got nothing but the utmost respect from these men, because 40, 35 years been in this faith, been in this truth, all the sacrifices and the hell, all right, that they had to go through, falsely accused, all right, been in prison, all right, for Yahawashi's sake, all right, and still didn't shaking their faith at the end of the day. Been in this faith, been in this ministry longer than brothers been alive, man. All right, and you knowing the affliction and hell that you're catching in your little season you've been in this truth ain't even comparable to the Elders Apostles, man. Been in it 30, 40 years. Imagine the hell, demons and all that shit they had to battle with, and currently still battling with and overcoming. You know what I'm saying? And what does that do to the brothers that enter into their labors? You know, they're examples, you know, for the flock. So that's how we know how to handle adversity, affliction through the spirit of Yahawashi, because Yahawashi gave us and showed us who our teachers are. So we know how to adapt and know how to adjust and know how to move and know how to walk circumspectly in the spirit of Yahawashi, all right, through our teachers, through our elders, man. All right. See, that's another importance of, you know what I'm saying? That's another importance, you know what I'm saying, of how, the word that I can use. Order. That's the word I was looking for. All right. Order. That's the importance of order right there. Ranking. Elders Apostles, Elder Bishops. Order, man. And a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, especially young dudes, man, they hate order, man. They hate order. They have a disdain towards it. That's why, like I say, a lot of them, majority of them wind up falling out of the truth, man. All right? A lot of them wind up falling out of the truth, man. And that's where they go wrong, because Scripture tell you to sit at the foot of the elders, man. That's just like when you were young and you in the world, you know what I'm saying, you got, you know, in the world, you know, you call your OGs or whatnot. These my big homies or whatever. Those guys that you lean on because they done been there where you're going at the end of the day. The road that you walking, they already walked that road. All right, so they can give you advice through their experience, man. At the end of the day, they can help you, you know what I'm saying, on your journey at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Okay, all right, so that's worldly tip. How much more on the spiritual tip, man, on the right-hand side, man? That's the importance, man, you know, of leadership, of order, you know what I'm saying, you know, and what these young niggas don't like. That's why they wind up in the boat that they're in, man, being bug outs, man. All right, Most High putting their dirty laundry for the whole world to see, man. All right, how your woman telling the whole world like Deacon Car, got your woman spilling all the beans on your ass, man. And Most High allow that to happen, man. If your ass ain't right, you a wicked ass nigga, man. All right, and that will happen to all them wicked ass niggas. But anyway, 2 Corinthians 4, verse 16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perished. It says that outward man perished, man. All right, you know, that's that old man before you came to this knowledge, before you came into this truth. All right, because Scripture goes into the, going back with 2 Thessalonians, the falling away. And the falling away, that go all the way back from 70 AD, when we falling away as a people, from 70 AD to today, man, the current state to the damn day, man. All right, falling away, man. We still exile out our land, man. Most High, you know, we're still in captivity, man. You know, we're still in that strange land at the end of the damn day, man. Esau still rule over us, man. All right, you know, damn devil, even though we end up with a couple of seconds left, all right, and you know what I'm saying, this devil ain't got but a couple of seconds left in his kingdom, but nevertheless, man, all right, you know, still on this devil rulership, but you know what I'm saying, but the point of the matter was, you know what I'm saying, you know, we all falling away, we all discontinued from our heritage, man. So, you know, we all Israel sinned against Yahawah, but the elect return back. And when you return back, and you return back to the knowledge and the truth, the Most High stir up your pure remembrance, man. All right? And your eyes see your teachers. And you start studying, start taking notes. All right? You know? And then, you know, you start, you know, eating of the road, you know, and then start becoming you. All right? You know, this truth, being a man, Lord, being a prophet, it becomes a lifestyle, man. It becomes a lifestyle, man. All right? You know, at the end of the day. So you're supposed to be in the spirit on camera and off camera, man. All right? You know, not that I say I'm not gonna be no spirit 24/7. You know what I'm talking about. Majority of the time, man, you're supposed to be in the spirit, bro. All right? You know, even if you ain't in the spirit, you know what I'm saying, you can see something, you know, leisure time, some carnal shit, and it's still gonna lead you right back to the spirit, bro, because you're gonna check and examine yourself. Oh man, I'm playing damn video games, or I'm up here with this shorty right here and shit, you know, trying to set something up. Let me go ahead, give me another listen in. Let me go ahead and study this, or let me go ahead and break this down, and this could be something, you know, I can show to the brotherhood. You know, we have Bible study, we can go over this and go over that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's, you know what I'm saying, the spirit, you know what I'm saying, whatever you're doing, it's still gonna lead back to the spirit. That you know what I'm saying? That's the whole matter of things, man. Even if you on your leisure time or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, when you in the spirit, bro, it's still gonna lead you back. Spirit's still gonna check you, bro. Oh, I'm fucking up. I ain't studying enough. Let me go and get off my ass, bro. Let me give me a listen. Let me watch me some videos, bro. Let me take some notes, man. Let me go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, let the spirit lead me, and, you know what I'm saying, and read some scriptures, bro. You know, all right? But anyway, that's going back to Romans 12:2. Like, you know, the old man perished. The old shit you did in the world, man, that shit fade away, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you know what righteousness is, you know what righteousness is, you know what wickedness is, man. All right, according to the scriptures, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of things you're gonna remove yourself from. That's being becoming a new creature, man. If you was a damn dope boy, You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you was on fucking drugs or selling drugs, or you was a robber, a liar, a scam, whatever. Shit of the fucking world that's not pleasing. You were doing shit that's not pleasing to Yahawashi. Once you realize that you went off eating pork, celebrating these pagan ass holidays, all that madness, man. You know, once we know better, and once we know that's fucking wicked, and most I count that as wickedness, you know what I'm saying, with shit we doing in the world, man, we cut off from them things. We don't do them things no more, man. We become a new creature, man. Cause you know, we got fear of Yahawashi. We believe the Most High. The Most High destroy your ass, man. We know Most High destroy our ass. Most High ain't gonna play with our ass, man. If we ain't right, bro, we don't repent and do what Yahawashi commanded us to do to the best of our ability, man. Most High don't play. All right. Now let me read verse 16 again. For which cause we faint not. Yeah, because we all go through our going back to Sirach 2:1. Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach 2:1. You know what I'm saying? Where it goes into, but when we come to serve Yahawashi, prepare our soul for prepare our soul for temptation. When we come to serve Yahawashi, prepare our soul for temptation. So hey, man, comes along with the territory, bro. All right, we're gonna catch our hell, man. At the end of the day, we gotta go through it. Yahawashi went through it. We're gonna go through it too to see what matter of man we are, man. At the end of the day, because everybody can't take affliction, everybody can't take adversity. Everybody's not willing to put on the burden of Yahawashi. At the end of the day, they'll punk out. Knees get weak and buckle and shit. And they go back out into the fucking world, man. All right, you know, Yahawashi don't need no. You can't be no man, Lord, and be weak, man. All right, and where that weak come from? Lack of faith or no faith at all, man. Lack of damn faith, man. All right, you know, if you ain't got no, you got faith. You ain't falling out. You got faith, bro. I don't give a fuck what you going through, man. You know, Satan try to play with you and put doubt in your mind, but your faith will overcome that. You gonna put the word on Satan like Yahawashi gave the blueprint on 4 days and 40 nights when Yahawashi was coming off his fast and when Satan tried to tempt the Lord, man. Yahawashi put the word on his dumb ass, and what happened? Satan fleeth, man. Fleeth from Yahawashi, man. All right, and that's what we supposed to do. But anyway, verse 16, for which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish. Yeah, cause every day we become a new creature in Yahawashi, man. All right, going back to Romans, let's get straight to the point. Romans 12:2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahawashi. See? All right, so you know what I'm saying? When you renew, you gotta change, man. Change your wicked ass ways, man. All right, you conform into the righteousness, man, to the ways of Yahawashi. You ain't conducting yourself how Jake conduct themselves of the fucking world, man. You remove yourself from the worldly shit, man. First of all, you come into this truth, man. A lot of that worldly shit, a lot of that desire, you don't even have no fucking more, man. Be honest with you. All right, you look back at yourself and be like, what the fuck? I was doing this, I was doing that. Like, I can't believe I was eating pork. I can't believe I was celebrating these pagan ass holidays. I can't believe I had my head up the nigga woman ass and shit, man. You know, you look back at yourself, you like, what the fuck? What the hell was I thinking and shit or whatnot when I was out there in the world, man? When you become a new creature in Yahawashi, man. All right, you know, you be even more repentful. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I was a wicked motherfucker, man. You know, all right? Be angry at your damn self. You know, you hate your old self, man. All right, you know? But becoming that new creature in Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying? You shed off all them old ass ways. You become a new creature where people don't recognize you no more. When people around you, they be like, they gonna notice, like, damn, your mannerism, or you know, your speech, you know what I'm saying? You don't go out, you don't be clubbing no more. You ain't wild out there in the streets no more. You don't be staying out there in the streets. Every time I talk to you, talking about the Bible now and everything, you know, your conversations are totally different. Yeah, because you become that new creature, all right? We don't even see you on the holidays no more. Become that new creature, man. Become that new creature in Yahawashi, man. In Yahawashi, man. All right? When you make that change, man, you ain't got to tell no damn body. You got to tell nobody you change, man. You got to tell nobody you change, man. All right? You know? Okay? You're a man of the Lord. You got to tell nobody that. They going to notice that. They going to see that light in you, man. They going to see that light, that difference in you, man. All right? 2 Corinthians 4, verse 16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man, is spirit, bro. The inward man is renewed day by day. So we get stronger and stronger. Faith get built up and build up. You get more and more confidence as you go along. Why? Because Yahawashi is going to consistently take us through tests, through, you know what I'm saying, those trials, to the ultimate fiery trial at the end of the day, man. And each test, each adversity is preparing you for the next step, man. For the hour of temptation, Jacob's trouble. All right, you know, you have experience to lean back on. That's why the scriptures in Romans 15:4, the things are written aforetime is what? For our learning, man. All right, you know, so you know when you was goddamn down bottom and Yahawashi raised you up, you can have those experiences to go back to and to draw from other brothers' testimony, Elders Apostles and Elders Bishops testimony, other brothers in your camp or other brothers in various camps of Great Millstone giving testimonies and overcoming and overcoming Satan, overcoming them demons with the word at the end of the day. And what you do, you build faith, you build confidence from that, bro. All right, and you practice that, man. You got to truly believe that, though. At the end of the day, everything starts with belief, bro. If you don't believe, it ain't gonna work for you, bro. You're gonna fall out of the truth, man. You ain't gonna last long. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna see that happen with too many cats, bro. Like Elders Apostles always say, man, a lot of dudes fall out. Why? Because they're not praying, bro. They're not praying, or they're not praying enough, man. All right. Verse 17, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment. And Yahawashi putting everything in perspective. Keep this in mind when we're going through our hell, we're going through those trials and tribulations. It seems like, damn, how the fuck I'm gonna get through this shit? Or, god damn, why this shit gotta happen now, this and that? Guess what, man? Keep this in mind. We keeping your sanity, bro. You know what I'm saying? For our light affliction. This is putting everything in perspective, man. What Most High doing? Putting everything in his perspective order. All right? For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. See? That's part, you know, when the word going into the comfort, that's what comfort us, man. These are scriptures that comfort you. And this hell is temporarily, bro. Whatever I'm going through is temporarily. These ailments is temporarily, bro. These afflictions, these infirmities in my body, hey, man, it's temporarily, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, for what Yahawashi have prepared for us if we endure. We just got to endure, bro. Just got to endure and keep the sound doctrine, all right? Don't get weak at our temptation. Don't take the sea-hip. Be willing to die if that's your lot. You got to be a martyr. So be it, man. All right, you know, Yahawashi gonna raise up the dead first, and Yahawashi anyway. You have to keep that in mind, man. You have to keep that in mind. All right. Verse 17, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. See, there you go. All right, and that reward gonna be real, and that reward gonna be magnificent, man. Compared to the hell that we going through, ain't comparable to what the kingdom, the promises. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know, Yahawashi gonna have waiting for his elect, bro. All right, so keep that in mind and make it ease your mind when you're going through your hell, your affliction. I can get through it because I know what's waiting for, what Yahawashi gonna have waiting for us, bro. You know, man, it gonna be so glorious, man. We ain't gonna, it gonna definitely far past what we think it's gonna be, bro. The marvelous the kingdom gonna be. It's gonna be even better than that, man. All right. Verse 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. All right, it's spiritual, man. All right, you know, to a natural man, like going back Corinthians, it'd be foolish to a natural man, but spiritual man, hey, we see all things, we understand all things, see all things spiritually, man. Because we seen it spiritually, we got to see it spiritually in order for us to believe it, man. You know what I'm saying? For it physically manifests, man. All right, that's where your faith come in at. That's what all Israel don't have. Not all Israel is of Israel, man. All right? Only the elect, all right, is going to be able, you know what I'm saying, to have hope and have faith without seeing. All right? While we look not, because we ain't see how we shine in this reincarnation, but we believe in his word that he's going to come back and deliver his very elect, man. And how we show we believe? By our action, by our works, man. Doing what Yahawashi commanded us to do, man. Okay? While we look not at the same things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, things of this world. Babylon, America, man, all this shit gonna be going up in flames. Most High gonna burn all this shit up. So this shit gonna be temporal, bro. Ain't gonna be no Super Bowls in the kingdom. Ain't gonna be no NBA Finals in the damn kingdom. Ain't gonna be no goddamn fucking Olympics and shit in no fucking kingdom, man. All right, you know? Okay, all that shit of Babylon, man. Of the fucking world, man. Ain't gonna be no 4th of July and all this bullshit. All this shit of the fucking world, man. All right? It says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, things of this fucking world, man. But the things which are not seen are eternal, man. Yeah, the kingdom, man. All right, you know? Okay? But nevertheless, man, I pray and I hope this listen was edifying to the body of hopeful elect. And with that, end of my listen, I pray and I hope it was edifying to the body of hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom.